Hello, people. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ibukun. You can call me Ibukunade or IBK for short. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Where have you been? Like, this is the place to be. And if you're a returning subscriber, I see you. I love you. Thank you so much for coming back. Okay, today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to detangle your hair. Listen, detangling your hair is one of the most important things when it comes to retaining your length. You know what happens when you make a new hair? You take it for a long period of time, and then you see that, oh, there is new growth, but then you take it down, and you're like, the new growth has disappeared. Like, why are you always coming and going, and then the cycle repeats itself? It continues. Well, that's because length retention is very important, which is retaining your new length. So many things that has to do with length retention, and one of the key things is how you detangle your hair when your hair is very, very tangled. How you detangle your hair, because listen, your hair is always growing, so it's how you handle it that matters more. Disclaimer, disclaimer. You can see how I look. That's because I'm washing my hair, and excuse how I look, please. So we're going to go into detangle your hair. Firstly, let me show you what my hair actually looks like. I have detangled this part of my hair. I've detangled this part, the back, and the front. This part is not yet detangled. So I'm going to show you how how I've been detangling the hair so far. Because listen, this hair is very much tangled. It is tangleized. When you talk about something that's very, very tangled, that's what this hair is about. Let me show you how I detangle my hair, and then we're going to move from there. Okay. So to make sure that your hair is moist. When I say moist, it must not be dry, because one thing you would not want to do with your hair when it's dry, because brethren, that is hair suicide. Hair suicide. So let's see. How do you detangle your hair? First things first is to section your hair. And currently my hair has been sectioned into four parts. So this is one. All of this that I've tangled is one. This is also one. And then this is also one. So I take each section and I divide them into smaller. I take each section and I divide them into smaller chunks so that I can be able to detangle it properly. So for this, I have taken this part and I've detangled it. So let's take our next one. Listen, guys, you need to be very patient. You need to be very patient with your hair. And so you will start from end, or you could do this. Oh, moisturize your hair, guys. Moisturize your hair. So this is a mixture of water and apple cider vinegar. I'm going to spray that to the hair just to make it much more flexible to detangle and put apart. Because baby, you don't want to handle a dry tangled hair. That combination is bad. So this is what we have, and it might be too big, right? Let me turn this way. So this might be too big, but this is what we have. So let's make do with it. Now that we've separated what we want, right, we've put behind the other ones just to make sure that they are not coming together in contact. Like, you're not detangling this and then this one is coming into it. To detangle with your fingers first. Detangle with your fingers just to work your way through it, to see the parts that has like tangles and where you need to focus on more. For this front part, it's not necessarily much. There are not a lot of places that have tangles except for this. So when we have that figured, we now have to take it one by one. This part where it is tangled, I think you can see a bit of how tangled it is. You would take that aside and just gently pull. Oh, sorry, one more thing. This is flaxseed water and flaxseed gel. It gives it much more sleep, and then it makes it easier to detangle. Now that we are done with that, we're going to go in with this my comb. Um, comb from the roots, comb from the roots, and you work your way up. With this, this is also a detangler, and go from again the root of the hair. This would help it clear out every knot here so that I work my way down, it flows easier. Voila, you're done. Now note that some parts will be much more easier than the rest because I know that this front is very easier, is much more easier than the back, because that back is very tangled and that's why I left it for the last. So that's how it is. You do this and you're done. You do this way and you're able to wash your hair in sections. So detangle in sections, wash your hair in sections. That's the more IBK. My next. So guys, that's it. I showed you an extra way of how I detangled the hair. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. And please, when you practice it and you see that it actually worked for you, put it in the comment section. Make sure that you have something slippery, which is what the flaxseed gel does. You can also use a conditioner, a conditioner to detangle it because they're also slippery conditioners. So whatever one works for you, just to make sure it has sleep. It would help with the detangling properly. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe. And I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.